Inside of this one video, I'm probably gonna hurt a lot of entrepreneurs' feelings, but my goal is to be able to make you better. I'm gonna be showing you exactly how you make your business assets completely invisible, because most people think that, hey, listen, all I have to do is go out and create an LLC and place things underneath the LLC and everything is complete. But that just ain't the case. So I'm not only gonna show you guys the structure of how to be able to make your assets invisible, but I'm gonna give you guys a full breakdown. So by the end of this video, you should know step by step on how to implement the formula inside of your company. Because the way that the wealthy out in the world are able to own nothing but yet control it is by never attaching a single thing to their personal information. So let's go over it. How do I make my assets completely invisible for my business? All right, so somebody inside of the comment section told me, hey, listen, Rich, stop using a black expo marker. Start using a red one because we can't see it anymore. So thank you so much for that, commenter. All right, and you know exactly who you are. So we're gonna start using a red one and hope you guys can see very well, okay? Most people think that getting the LLC is the complete job. But here's the issue to this, okay? When you go out and you decide to be able to create yourself a LLC, I want you to understand that when you create it, okay? Let's say I go out and I create a LLC. I want you to understand that you still are at risk to be attacked. How is that, Rich? Well, because I own the LLC. There's no protection at all inside of here. But this is what most entrepreneurs are usually taught. Like, all right, go out and get an LLC, place things underneath the LLC, and you got protection. That's not the case. All right. So if anybody were to ever come after me, I want you to understand that, yes, they are attacking the LLC. But when they see who actually owns the LLC, guess what? Boop. Now we can come after you. So we just completely destroyed that right there. In total, I don't want to just go out and own the LLC. I don't want to go out and just go out and create it, because I'm still able to be at risk, okay? I'm still at risk. So how do we pull this formula off? How do we truly own nothing but yet control it? Hold on, I didn't even get myself ready. I thought I was gonna have a towel, but I don't got a towel right now. Let's see if we can. All right, we got it. We got it. All right. So I don't want to go out and just create the LLC. What is gonna be the process, the full process to this, okay? I'm about to really help a lot of you guys out and blow a lot of you guys' mind today. All right. Understand that the first step to solving a problem is realizing there is one. So even though your business is operating completely fine, eventually on down the line, if you don't realize that there's a problem inside of your business, in other words, you don't have the umbrella effect, the formula I'm about to give you. First step to solving it is realizing there is one, and immediately start getting to it. When you go out and you create a LLC, this is considered as an entity out in the world. When I go out and create a trust, okay, or corporation, all these are considered as its own entity. They have their own identification. What does the average person do out in this world? They go out and place every single thing underneath their personal identification. And each and every one of us are considered as an entity out in this world also. So the best thing I can actually do, okay, is the entity I want to actually start off with in order to create the umbrella. Oh, the sun is kind of coming down for me inside my light, but I hope we got it. So we want to first start off with the trust. Okay, this is going to be the first thing I actually want to be able to go out and create before I create the LLC. Now, here's the thing. A lot of people wonder, okay, what is a trust and how is it set up and all these type of different things. So let me go ahead and go over this real quick, okay? You got 3 parts to actually setting up a trust, and then we're gonna go over the type of trust inside, so we can give you guys an understanding and breakdown. I told you guys inside this channel, we're not holding anything back for you guys, okay? So, and if I can catch one person that's been in the same position I was in 6 years ago, and you watch this video today and I catch you and you sprint off faster than me, I did my job, okay? So there's 3 parts to actually starting a trust. Okay, 3 parts. First is going to be the creator. So the person that's actually going out and creating the trust, which is 9 times out of 10 going to be you. Okay. Next is going to be the trustee. Now, the trustee is going to be the person that you actually, that operates, that manages the trust for you. So you're going to choose exactly who that will be for you. And last of all is going to be the beneficiaries. These are the people that just take the ride along, and after everything is said and done, they get the benefits of it. All right? The benefits of your information and how you set the trust up. Because here's the thing. You don't want to be like a person like DMX that passed away with a lot of bills inside of his name, and ultimately all those bills passed down to his family. Why? Because he didn't have a trust set up. He didn't have a umbrella effect to where when he passes away, everything is already structured and taken care of. All right. So these are going to be the 3 parts to actually setting up a trust. Now, let's go over this very quickly. All right, Rich. Well, you gave me the 3 parts to setting up a trust, but there's multiple trusts. Which one should I focus on? There's only 2 types of trusts you should focus on. Okay. And the wealthy use one of these. So I'm going to keep this very simple and easy for you guys. Okay. Number 1, okay, is going to be a irrevocable trust. Okay. Number 1 is going to be a irrevocable trust. I'm just putting the initials. Okay. Irrevocable trust. Number 2 is going to be a revocable trust. So these are the 2 that you actually have. All right. Now let me explain these 2. What's the difference between an irrevocable trust and a revocable trust? Well, majority of the wealthy use the irrevocable trust, okay? But the difference is a revocable trust is not set in stone, right? I can always open it and close it, change anything out to the revocable trust. I always have control of it. Now, the irrevocable trust is basically set in stone. It's basically saying that, hey, listen, what I wrote down and what I said is set in stone. I said what I said. Nothing can be changed out at all. It's going to go as the flow that I said. Okay? And the reason why the wealthy love the irrevocable trust is because when they pass away, they don't have to worry about family members arguing on who's going to get what, who's going to do this, and nobody can go in and open it up and change any single thing that they wrote down, right? This is the reason why they love the irrevocable trust. So you have those 2 that you can choose from, all right? Now, let's go on and give out this formula. And I want to let you guys know, listen, the beautiful part about information, if you were able to watch this entire video all the way to the end, is that information is going to be the only thing that will never be able to be taken away from you inside of this lifetime. Most of us probably want people to go out and drop some money on us. Hey, I wish somebody would just give me $1 million or win the lottery for $1 million. But see, if you didn't have the information in order to make the $1 million in the first place, it's going to go out your hands and into the right hands. I once heard somebody say that, hey, listen, if all the wealthy people out in the world gave all their money away, it would soon end back up in the same hands it came from. Why is that? It ain't because they work hard. It ain't because they 10 times smarter. It's because the information they have access to. So I want to get information because that's the only thing I will never lose inside of this world, okay? So here we go, structure. I want to first start me out a trust, okay? Once I start that trust, I want to trickle down. Most people probably thinking, hey, listen, now I can go ahead and get the trust to own the LLCs. No, there's more structure to this, okay? Once I get this done, I want to go out and create me a holding. I messed up on that. I want to go out and create me a holding company. All right. Now, a lot of these things are going to be difficult, but I'm going to explain it in the simplest way that I possibly can. Chad, I'm going to give you guys 6 years worth of information plugged inside of this probably 15 to 30 minute video. Okay. So I want to go out and create me a holding company. All right. Now, what's the objective of the holding company? All right. This is where we actually go into a phase to where we're protecting our money right here. Okay. We're protecting our money. The holding company objective is to just basically hold your companies. All right. All the money that you're bringing inside of your LLCs, which we're going to talk about in just a minute, it allows you to be able to bring money in and have it not at a high risk. So you're protected. Okay. Let me give you guys an example of what I mean, okay? This is gonna actually take me to the third part of the phase, okay? Let's say that, and I'm gonna give you guys a image of this real quick, okay? Holding company, let's think of real estate, stocks, bonds, all these type of different things. This is where the holding company is gonna come in place, right? But let's just say that we have multiple LLCs now. All of these, the holding company is actually holding, okay? All of them, the holding company is holding. And this is the objective of it. Now, here's the thing. Now, let's say that I have of real estate underneath each one of these LLCs right now. Here's the thing, I'm fully protected because not only I'm making money throughout all these LLCs individually, but let's just say that somebody wanted to come and attack this one right here, okay? I can always decide to transfer my funds, all right, that the LLC is actually making, okay? Because they can't attack these, all right? I can always decide to transfer my funds back over to the holding company, and now they are protected. So you can come after the LLC, right? But if the holding company has all of the money inside of it, then where are we stuck at? Oh, but hold on. What if they come after the LLC, right? And your holding company has all the money, but hold on, who owns the holding company? Not me, the trust. See, you want to live your entire life through the trust. Everything, the house, the cars, everything is owned throughout a trust. Now, inside of this one video, if you guys also want me to do a personal side, like what about starting a personal trust? How do I put my personal assets and make them invisible? Definitely just drop invisible inside the comment section, and I will spin a video on that topic for you guys, okay? So I'm completely protected now, because now if you were to come after any of my LLCs, the holding company, not only I can transfer that money over to it and now it's fully protected, but if they were to look deep inside, like, hey, well, let's see if we can try to attack him. Let's try to see if we can go after him. I don't own a single thing. The trust does. The trust owns the holding company. The holding company owns all of the LLCs. Now, this is the formula to truly own nothing, but yet control it. Most people, once again, what do? They go out and use their social for every single thing in life. Let me go on and help you guys out with a very big gem inside of here, okay? I told you guys that when you go out and create a business, right, inside the fine print, it tells you it's considered as its own identification. It is an entity. But let me further break it down for you guys just a little bit more, okay? When you were born, I'm gonna do this on the full board. I'm hoping you guys got this wrote down right here, okay? I'm about to really spill some game out, and hopefully one day they don't try to like delete this video, okay? Your social security number is only meant for two things, all right? For the government to track you and tax you. Track you and tax you. How do I know that? Is because the United States is a corporation. It is a business just like yours. How does that business operate? Off of your personal identification number. They make money off of it. I can't make it up today, chat. But here's the thing. You have two options inside of this world, right? You are born with your SSN number. Oh, my bad. You were born with your SSN number. All right. Here's the thing. That is a 9-digit number. It is a 9-digit number. Everybody got that right there? Your social security number is a 9-digit number. Now I want y'all to check this out over here. When I go over and I create me a company, I go out and create me an LLC, guess what? The EIN number is now generated. Very similar to your social, because guess what? This is also a 9-digit identification number. I gotta be the person to choose which one I want to carry throughout my life and use. I cannot make this up, chat, but in order for us to get to here, we got to gain that information in order to get us there. Because a lot of us, I'm gonna let y'all know right now inside of the video, right? The information that has got you to where you're at today is not going to be the same information that's going to get you to the next level. You got to continue to soak up like a sponge and be like, hey, listen, I want to obtain as much information as I can That way I can go to the next level. I gotta obtain new information that's gonna get me to new heights and new levels. Most people stay like comfortable exactly where they're at. They think that they know it all. Let me give y'all a little secret, okay? When you approach the world and think that you're somebody that knows it all, nothing comes to you. You wanna know why? Because you don't open your hands up for receiving. You already have everything is what you're saying. I know it all. I know every single thing inside of business. When I approach some business owners, right, and I talk to them, a lot of them, I already got this. I got this under the bag. I know every single thing that I could possibly know about my industry. This is when the learning stops. They're not opening their hand up to receive. But when I'm a person that's constantly going throughout life and I'm saying, hey, listen, I don't know a single thing. This is when you're opening your mind up, your hands up in order to receive and gain every single thing. I can't make this up. All right. But hopefully this video was able to help you guys out a lot. If you're somebody inside saying, hey, listen, Rich, I need some more information from you. I need you to directly help me not only set up these things, but teach me how to be able to do it step by step. All right. There will be a guide inside the description section for all the people that saying, hey, listen, Rich, I want to get directly contacted with you. All right. Until next time, though, y'all already know it's your boy Rich Secrets, and we are out.